Marianne, most organisations have got competency frameworks. They're a global phenomenon. We all use them. What is the predictive value of a competency framework for recruiting people either from externally or appointing them internally within the organisation?
Well, competency models have a long tradition in Eastern Europe. If we can say that 15 years or something is a long tradition, but still it's not a new phenomena, and many companies use competency models. Often these are generic models and serve the purpose of selecting the proper people for particular jobs. However, in these changing times, there is increasing demand on more predictive value of competencies, or on prediction of the success in general, not necessarily the competency models only. And unfortunately, companies are a bit reluctant to update the model or to build a new one so that it corresponds more to the changing environment, changing business environment. So I can see lots of opportunities to increase the predictive value of competency models, both in the structure of the models, being more precise, being more behavior related, not just loyalty as labels, and also focusing on the future demands of the jobs or businesses. What Christina mentioned is very important, and the current competency models do not reflect this phenomena, the overall ability of the workforce to solve problems in general, in the rapid changing environment.
Marianne, what do you recommend organisations should do to develop better competency frameworks?
Right, there are a couple of things they could definitely do. Competencies are a very powerful concept. Competencies have integrative power for any company, and they can nicely link recruitment processes, selecting the best people, the most appropriate to the future demands, designing developmental programs. This is the direct link to development centers, and also promotion is very much affected by a competency model, if it exists. So this is one thing. Another one thing would be to focus more on the future. A lot of companies that I have come across, that I worked with, are happy that they have a model, be it a generic model or is it a parent company model that has been around for a decade, for example. Competencies do change over time, and they should reflect the changing business environment. So companies should keep an eye on how valid the competency model that we currently use is relevant for the current period, and how we should prepare our workforce for the future. This is another potential, this is another possibility. Yeah, and also there's an alignment needed throughout the whole organization to understand the competencies, why they are important for the future, how we define them, how we build around the competencies tools and techniques for promoting, selecting and developing people. And that's where we at ACE have invested so much energy over the last few years. So these are the potential areas for contributing to coping with the change.
Right. Two fascinating points you've made there, really important ones, I think. In the UK, certainly, the phrase we use all the time is joined up HR. And what you've been saying is the integrative power of competencies, that if you have a good competency model, you can use this to join up all your people processes, and that way you add clarity and you add consistency for people.